Hello everyone, my name is Mamogo and you are welcome to Oxchem Academy. Now if you are new to my channel, kindly hit the subscription button below, also like, share and of course avail yourself to the lessons so as not to be left behind. So in our previous lesson, we taught a topic titled naming of compounds. But for the purpose of this lesson, we're going to be learning how to name inorganic acids. Please, if you are yet to watch that video, it is in my channel and it is titled Naming Ionic and Molecular Compounds, the Rules. So please, if you are yet to watch that video, kindly check that out in my channel so that you can further understand what we're about to teach today. Okay, so but for this lesson, we're going to be taking 4 examples of naming acids. So we have HNO3, H2SO4, H3PO4, HNO2. So we're going to be learning how to name this particular acid. But in case you are wondering, how can I identify an acid? So whenever you see a compound that hydrogen starts, please know that indicates that that is an acid. Okay, so acids have hydrogen ion present in them. Okay, so that is the proton ion. Hydrogen has acid ion present in them. So that's how you can identify an acid, okay, especially a strong acid. So that said, we're going to be taking the first example, which is HNO3. So when naming compounds, the first thing you would have to do is to solve for the oxidation number of the compound. And that is why in our previous video, we learned how to calculate oxidation number. So if you're yet to watch that video, please kindly check that out on my channel. It is titled the oxidation number calculations. Okay, so if you remember clearly, please, whenever you are calculating the oxidation number of your acids to name your compound, it is the middle element that you are looking for. Okay, so if it is not indicated what you should calculate for, it is the middle element that you are calculating the oxidation number for. Okay, so hydrogen has an oxidation number of +1. I hope we know that. Then nitrogen, remember we are adding up oxidation numbers, plus oxygen, but it is attached to a 3. So our oxygen is in a bracket equal to 0. And it's equal to 0 because this compound has no charge. Okay, so +1 plus N, which is the nitrogen, plus 3. Oxygen has an oxidation number of -2 equals to 0. So +1 plus N. Now, plus times minus is minus. 3 times 2 is 6 equal to what? 0. So we're going to collect what? Like terms. So N will come this way, -6 plus 1 equal to 0. So N -6 plus 1 is -5 equal to 0. So N will be equal to what? +5. So that is to say that the oxidation number of nitrogen in HNO3 is plus. So we have calculated the compound. Please take note, one of the tricks to know in learning how to name acids is that acids are named from the back to the front. So what do I mean by that? If we have 1, 2, 3, 4, acids are named 4, 3, 2, 1. So from the back rather, like this, not like this. Okay, we name from the back to the front. So in our previous video, we learned about prefixes. Please check that out. We have mono, di, tri, tetra, and so on and so forth. So we had the first thing we have 3 in chemistry is tri. Okay, tri. And then we have oxygen next. Oxygen inside a compound becomes oxo. So the only time oxygen is oxide is when it is ending a compound. For example, CaO is calcium oxide. But when oxygen is inside a compound, it becomes oxo, as in this case. So this is trioxo. Please take note. And then the next element is nitrogen. Nitrogen becomes nitrate inside a compound. So nitrate, trioxo, nitrate. Okay, trioxonitrate. Now, nitrogen, remember we calculated the oxidation number of nitrogen, which is +5. So trioxonitrate 5 in Roman numerals. Please, it must be in Roman numerals. And then our H is what? So the name of this compound is trioxonitrate 5 acid. That is the IUPAC. The common name is nitric acid, okay? But the IUPAC name is trioxynitric 5 acid. So this is how we name acids, okay? Let's take another example. So for our example number 2, we have H2SO4. So I'm going to write that. H2SO4. So remember I said that we're going to be looking for the oxidation number of the middle element, which in this case is what? Sulfur. So hydrogen, remember there's a 2 in front of hydrogen, so we don't throw it away. Hydrogen plus sulfur plus, there is a 4 in front of oxygen equal to what? 0, because there is no what? Charge. So 2, hydrogen is plus, okay, plus sulfur, which we are looking for, plus 4. Oxygen is minus 2 equal to what? 0. Please familiarize yourself with your oxidation numbers, or rather your valency numbers. So 2 times plus 1 is plus 2. Please ensure you put the sign plus S. Plus times minus is minus. 2 times 4 is 8 equal to what? 0. So we're going to be collecting like terms. So S will be equals to, S will now be minus 8. We're collecting like terms, plus 2 equal to what? 0. So minus 8 plus 2 is minus 6 equal to 0. So S is equal to plus 6, because it will go over the equal to sign and become positive. Okay, so meaning that the oxidation number of sulfur in H2SO4 is plus 6. So we can now name this compound. Remember, acids are named from the back to the front. So we have 4. Chemistry is what? Okay, tetra. Oxygen becomes what? Oxo. Sulfur becomes what? Sulfate. Remember, sulfate. And then, of course, our hydrogen, sulfate. And then remember, we solved for sulfur, the oxidation number, and it is 6. So 6, which is Vi. And then our hydrogen is what? Acid. Please, just because there's a 2 here does not mean it will not become diacid. It is simply what? Acid. So meaning that the name of the tetraoxosulfate 6 acid. So please, for the remaining 2 questions on the board, attempt to do them on your own and then play this video to see if you are correct. We're going to solve for H3PO4, which is our number 3. H3PO4. So as usual, hydrogen has a 3. So 3 plus hydrogen plus phosphorus, the middle element, plus 4 oxygen equal to 0 because there is no charge. 3 plus 1, which is the valency of hydrogen, plus 1, plus P, plus 4. Oxygen is what? Minus 2 equal to what? 0. So 3 times 1 is plus 3. That's 3 times plus 1 is plus 3, plus P, plus 2 times 4, that is minus 8. Plus times minus is minus, so minus 8 equal to what? 0. So we're going to collect like terms. So P minus 8 plus 3 equal to what? 0. P minus 8 plus 3 is what? 5. Minus 5 equal to 0. So P is equal to what? Plus 5. It will go over the equal to sign and become plus 5. So meaning that the oxidation number of phosphorus in H3PO4 is what? Plus 5. So what is the name of the compound? 4 is tetra, oxo, phosphorus becomes phosphate, and then what we solved for, which is our 5, and hydrogen becomes acid. So meaning that the name for this compound, that is H3PO4, is tetraoxophosphate 5 acid. Tetraoxophosphate 5 acid. So you see that it's quite simple once you understand the format. So we're going to be taking the last solving. So for the last solving, we have HNO2. So number 4, HNO2. So as usual, is the middle element nitrogen. So hydrogen is plus 1, plus N plus 2 in bracket oxygen equal to 0, no charge, plus 1 plus N plus 2, oxygen is minus 2 equal to what? 0. So plus 1 plus N, plus times minus is minus, 2 times 2 is 4 equal to what? 0. Collect what? Like terms. So N will come this way, minus 4 plus 1 equal to what? 0. So N minus 4 plus 1 is what? Is what? Minus 4 plus 1 is what? Minus 3 equal to what? 0. So N is equal to plus 3. So, because once the minus goes over the equal to sign, it becomes what? Positive 3. So, meaning that the oxidation number of N or nitrogen in HNO2 is what? Plus 3. So, what is the name? Di. Remember, 2 is di. Oxo. Okay, N becomes nitrate. Nitrogen becomes what? Nitrate. Nitrate. 3 Roman numerals, and then of course acid. So meaning that the name of HNO2 is what? Dioxonitrate 3 acid. So you see that it's very simple. Please, if you have any questions as concerns this lesson, put it in the comment section below. Also, if you have any questions or suggestions in general, also leave them in the comment section below. Please, if you have watched this video up to this point and you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? So till the next lesson, I remain your tutor, Ogenetejiro Mamogo. Please share, and share this channel. Have a wonderful day.